Survive.
Move some things.
Plug in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't get time for this.
Is it live? Are we talking and things? Okay,
Good.
well, we're back.
Hey, and it's 13-9 here with 7:30
Who
to go in the second period.
Who scored the other two there?
Number 4.
Ooh. Nice board.
Liberty's got 2. Craddock's got 2.
Hey, bingo.
All right. Okay. So we're back then, right?
We are back.
How did the Ethernet not work here? I don't understand that.
Number 4. We'll get time updated here at half or break, I guess.
Working as fast as we can here. We've got a tie up on the floor. That'll head the way of the Cyclones. Right,
there we go.
We're live?
So far, so good.
Text Bill back. It's called try number 2.
Okay.
All right.
Good defense here now by Sioux Valley so far to start this quarter. And we're back with you again.
Okay, now I'm frazzled. Where are we at? Rorick over.
There
the
we
Cyclones
go.
hands not out of bounds.
Yes.
Turnover by Clark Willow Lake. Where are we back? Yes? Maybe? Perhaps?
We were.
Yeah, we're good.
16-11 here with 6:28 left in the second
we'll just
period.
keep this open and we'll watch it.
We got some cleanup to do at halftime. All right. Sioux Valley the other way. It's a 5-point lead now. Tally Vincent fighting off the defense of Jenny Beavers. Throws that away. Miley Keating now on the floor. She gets a handle on that. Trigstead a 3-ball. In and good! LT for 3!
That's another bingo there for the Cossacks.
I'm all fired up now, Coach Carnes.
There
That
you
was
go.
the juice I needed. I'm going to start screaming up here.
Yes. Especially after the shutdown earlier. Oh.
Cyclones the other way now. Almost a travel there, right, Coach Carnes?
Yes.
That's pretty close. Nesham around the arc. Ward on the defense. 3-ball. Nesham off the arc. Craddock another board. I've got her at 4 already.
Gotta get it down. There
Long
we
pass.
are.
Vincent
Keep doing
cross
that.
court. Mari Ward in the paint. Off
Keep
the
doing
backboard
that.
in. Transition bucket. That'll force the
Timeout.
timeout by Clark Willow Lake head coach Andrea Begeman.
Keep doing that. Sioux Valley, keep doing that.
Open up the second quarter with a 10-2 run. How's that sound for you, Coach Carnes?
Oh, that's great. Yeah, fantastic.
All right, I'm going to try to catch up here. We're still live, correct?
Yes.
First quarter was brought to us by GP Auto. Thank you, Grant Peterson and friends. They'll get you back on the road. Oil changes, engine repair, tire replacement. They can take care of all your car repair needs. Second quarter tonight brought to us by Precision Risk Management. Redefining the delivery of crop insurance to the American farmer, leveraging modern farming technology. Thank you, Dave Squires and friends, being a big part of everything we're doing here. So as we roll through this second quarter, we had to get our broadcast back up. You can zoom in and out too if you
We
need
had to pick up the pieces here somehow. And
I don't know how the Ethernet. How did the Ethernet fail here? What is happening, Coach Carms?
It's the first time for everything.
I do not like that answer. Region final night. That happens in December when we're just trying things out. Begeman for the Cyclones gets that over to Vander Snick. She'll go down the right side. Kaylee Craddock another block, but it hits the baseline, and the Cyclones will keep it, throw it in underneath their basket.
Clarkville Lake continuously offensively. They're looking to get the ball inside. They're only taking the shots basically outside perimeter shots, the threes. They're basically unless they have to. So the Cossacks have done a pretty good job defensively so far.
That is a sub on the floor now. That is Maddie Brendan. She'll get that over to Beavers.
There you go.
That is Sass on the left wing. She'll hand that off. It's shot clock running down. 3 balls off the mark.
Nice.
Miley Keating, a great rebound there. And she'll take it the other way. Begeman tried to knock it out of there. Good job by Keating, keeping her cool there. And then up to Trigstead. We'll set it up at the top of the key.
We're getting organized here.
Throw into Craddock. Begeman also a reach there. That's another reach. We're not calling it for behind tonight. Sass on the move for the Cyclones. Down the right side, and good.
Keep doing it. Keep pushing.
Trigstead up to Keating. Keating now extended elbow, left side. She'll drive in against Sass. Cut off on that. Craddock fakes the three. She'll drive down the left side against Begeman. Off the backboard and in. Kaylee Craddock, the USD commit.
You can't let her have that.
23-13 now. 10-point lead for Sioux Valley. Begeman. She'll get that over to number 23. That's Brendan. Sass will dribble around. Begeman's going to try the three. Craddock was chasing. That'll be a long rebound, and it's Sass from behind with a reach, a push, whatever you want to call that. Back in the day, it was called over the back. We don't do that anymore.
Yes. But when it gets right down to it, it basically still is that.
It's still an over the back.
They're just dressing it up a bit different, making it sound better.
Back on the floor, that's Macy Top. Mari Ward will take a breather. Trigstead now across the timeline. Hand that off to Talia Vincent. She dribbled. Oh, boy. There you go. Trigstead on the elbow. Looking for Macy Top, cutting through the paint. Will find Craddock. Nice. A good spin. Just too strong to handle, and that rolls out of bounds in the corner.
It was there. It was the right idea.
It was there. Craddock was spinning and trying to see the ball at the same time and couldn't get a handle on it. So after the turnover, still a 10-point lead by Sioux Valley. Beavers now down the left side. Good take, and she's going to be fouled on the floor, I think.
No,
they're going to call that on shot. So who's this on then? Who's on the drive? We're going to give that to Liberty Trigstead.
Yep.
LT with her first. Are we still good over there?
Yeah.
Are we getting text or anything from? Okay.
Just over 3.5 minutes left here in the second quarter. It's a 9-point lead by Sioux Valley.
Jenny Beavers, the 5'8" freshman guard. This is a very young Cyclone team. They are going to be a force to be reckoned with in the coming seasons.
Nice board.
Miley Keating, a great rebound right there.
If she would look.
And she'll take it right down the left side. Cut off, though. Double team come, and the ball comes out of there. That was Beavers that got hands on that. The steal away from Keating. Cyclones the other way now. Nesham almost a double dribble there. Good drive there. Too strong off the backboard. It's going to be Craddock with another rebound. Let's give her
push the ball a little bit here now. That's
Vincent
what you need to
pass.
do.
That's Macy Top. She'll draw the foul. Maddie Brendan's going to hit her on the arm.
Do that. Just do that.
That's what you're talking about, though. You get the rebound there. You send at least two down the floor, right? I mean, get them down there as fast as you can. We've shown all season long that we were able to make that pass on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm. We got the guards who can make that pass, and no doubt about it.
Macy Top's too strong with the first free throw. Amari Ward back in. Miley Keating will take a breather. A fantastic outing for Keating right there. Showing that she can get rebounds against 6-footers.
Yeah.
Macy Top will connect on the second free throw. Still trying to get caught up. I can't believe the Ethernet failed on us.
10-point
really
lead here.
Makes me question some stuff upstairs.
24-14.
Still frazzled. 10-point lead for Sioux Valley. That's Brendan now. She'll get it back to Nesham at the top of the key. This is kind of that 2-1-2, kind of a trapping zone at the top of this. Begeman at the foul line. She'll turn and spin. 10-footer off the mark. Trigstead the rebound. And now we run. Trigstead cross court. Diagonal pass. Amari Ward. She's stopped at about 10 feet, and that's going to be knocked out from behind once again by Sass.
Yes.
During the regular season, that is typically a foul, not in the playoffs.
If you had a bounce pass there, that would have been about a perfect pass, but the direct pass there with the angle just wasn't the greatest.
So Sioux Valley's going to keep this, throw it in off their baseline. That's Macy Top throwing it in. Macy's going to find Trigstead, right block. Oh, a great play design right there. Trigstead all alone on the right block. Scores right in front of Begeman.
They lost Liberty there somehow.
Trigstead with 5 points here in this second quarter. Begeman now. That's the extended elbow. Brendan, get that up to Sass, top of the key. She'll take a couple of dribbles. Hand that off. This is Beavers with a long three. Air ball. It's Amari Ward with the rebound. Quickly up the floor. Macy Top again, but Begeman's going to throw that to the wall.
Do that.
But that is the fast transition offense that can happen out there, Coach Carnes.
Yes.
Talia's got that pass down. Trigsted's got that pass down. Craddock can throw it out there.
Oh, yes. Mars, yeah.
Craddock trying to go down the right side.
Ball
Cut off.
toughness
Now a
there.
double team. And
Ball
almost a
toughness.
tie-up. Still not called. And we'll get it back up around the arc here. Maury Ward on the left wing.
They are
She'll drive
letting
into
them
the
play,
paint.
bet.
Macy Top back to Talia Vincent. 13 on the shot clock. Craddock's got it. She gets some space at the
There's a
three-point
long one.
land.
Bingo!
Bang! Kaylee Craddock, the USD commit.
Another bingo.
Craddock's got 5 points in this quarter. She's up to 7.
Need a box
Vandersnick,
here.
a free ball. Cyclones answer with a triple of their own. Long pass again. Trigsted creating these situations where they have numbers. Craddock, another three.
Boom!
Yeah!
Bingo!
Craddock! 2 in a row! 8 points in her quarter now. 32-17. Sioux Valley's opened this up a little bit. Vandersnick, another three ball from the corner. That's an air ball this time. Macy Top's going to run that down and be fouled. It's going to be Begeman getting foul number 2. Just a reach in, trying to stop Macy Top from taking off.
That's 4 team fouls for Clark-Willow Lake.
Coach Carms, we wanted fast and furious. We're getting it tonight.
No, the Furious maybe even more, but yeah.
Craddock.
Great basketball.
Top of the key now. Begeman on the defense.
Oh,
Slapped out of there. Great steal. That's Cameron Nesham. She'll take it down the right side. Good steal and bucket.
Keep pushing.
Macy Top the other way. It's knocked out of her hands. Rorick got hands on that. Back into the Sioux
There you
Valley possession, though. They save it from the out-of-bounds line right in front of Jessica Schmuck over there. She almost had players in her lap. Macy Top at the foul line. She's got the 15-footer. She'll try that off the back of the iron. Craddock trying to get that rebound.
Yes,
She does.
got it.
Triple team knocked out of her hands, but it's a reach in on Joanna Vandersnick, the junior guard. We got to give her another rebound. I got her at 6 rebounds already, Coach Carms.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan, you agree?
She's been cleaning the boards.
Yeah, just chime in whenever you want to, man. I mean, you don't have to
I'm
sit
trying
in
to make sure everything's still running right here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Somebody has to keep an eye on us.
Craddock is going to knock down the first free throw.
33-19.
She knocks down this free throw. She's going to have 10 points in this quarter. And she does. There you go. 10 points in the quarter, 12 for the game. She's got 6 boards already. Well on her way to a double-double tonight here in a Region 2A final. 34-19 our score. Vandersnick, good defense by Talia Vincent. Now she'll drive against Vincent, get to about 10 feet, try that runner. It's off the mark. Maury Ward runs down the defense, tips that out.
8.
Long pass, Macy
7,
Top down the right
there it is,
side.
right there.
She'll fight to the bank board, and it's too short. The heave from half court, off the mark. And that's how the first half's going to end. We've got parents,
Lots of
crazies,
action.
all sorts of people wanting calls out there. 34-19 our score.
Wow, I mean, man, the Cossacks kind of picked up the tempo here defensively and offensively here the second quarter. That really made a big difference here. You're seeing some of that intensity now from both sides.
It's going to continue. Region 2A final should be intense. We're seeing it here tonight. The second quarter stats brought to us by Precision Risk Management. Dave Squires and friends, thank you for being a sponsor of Saul's Media and all these Sioux Valley athletic contests. Talia Vincent, she's up to 6 points on her night. Liberty Trigstad, she's got 7. Mars, she's got 2. Skyla Knudsen, 2 buckets in the first quarter. She's got 4 points. Kaylee Craddock, as I mentioned, has got 10 points in the second quarter, 12 overall with 6 rebounds. Macy Top with a free throw. She's got 1, and it's 34-19. A nice lead as we head to the halftime show. Brought to us by Health Source Chiropractic. That is Justin and Luke, man. Pain-free is carefree.
Yeah, nobody wants pain. That's for
Best
sure.
chiropractors in the business are right on 22nd Avenue in Brookings, across from the water tower. This is the Health Source halftime show. Normally we bring up Mr. Bill Vincent, but I think he's just hanging in the crowd being a parent. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Laying down there by the door.
He is. We've got plenty of things we can talk about, though. If you can bring up some sort of score feed app.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to leave my scoreboard on there just because if we take it off there, it might not come back. I cannot believe the Ethernet died. What is going on out here?
Sisseton and Aberdeen Roncalli, that is now, I don't remember what region that is.
Where
So
are
region
you at on
one.
the
There we
score
go.
feed app?
Region 1.
Aberdeen Roncalli, Sisseton, that game right now. Sisseton leading the number 4 spot right now in that region. 15-19, Sisseton leading. Number 2 and number 3, Groton area number 2, Millbank number 3. That game is also at the end of the first half, 20-23.
Is that Millbank ahead then?
Yes, Millbank is ahead
Wow.
that game.
All right. Groton at home.
Yes.
So here comes
Behind
Bill.
at halftime. All right. There's the head coach right there. Dr. Vincent.
Number 1, you got that one, Carms?
You're doing
Number Region 2A.
There you go.
Number 1 Hamlin versus number 4 Florence Henry. 39-4 end of the first half.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. The Falcons are taking a drubbing in Hamlin. To be expected. Hi.
What an interesting game. Is that in Arlington? That D. Smith Arlington game. Have you looked at that one?
It's in Madison.
73-71. High school
boy.
girls basketball. I think they're in overtime.
It's in Madison. It's either at the high school or at DSU. There's 2
Wow.
doubleheaders in Madison tonight
Yeah.
in Region 2, Region 3 in Class B. So
That
Yeah,
would be an
so-
entertaining game to be at.
thank
Yeah,
you for the
73.
text earlier. I think we're live now.
Nice.
I think we got back on try number 2. We should be. I was hooked up to the. I'm done talking about it. Coach Harms and I have been talking about how intense that we thought this would be. That's exactly what we got in the first half. For the Cossacks, it's run. I think our guards are just more athletic than their guards. They're doing a great job getting up and down the floor. Your thoughts as the boys basketball head coach and what they're doing out there?
Just more of what we expected, right? Was this a 30-some point win in matchup number 1?
It was game number 2 of the season. We kind of ran this team off the floor that night.
Yeah.
They shot it terribly. Clark-Willow Lake has shot it better tonight, but still find themselves down 15 at halftime.
Yeah, more of the same. Sioux Valley just kind of the superior team out there, and they're in their element when they can get out and run like that and move the ball, keep things spinning. They're forcing Clark-Willow Lake into a lot of tough shot opportunities. Sioux Valley's just playing really well, just kind of reminiscent of that first matchup. Look at this, strawberry passion fruit. There we go. What did we have earlier? We had the strawberry mango.
Yeah, the strawberry mango.
Strawberry mango was going for Carms, and I was on the dragon fruit.
We've
Celsius.
got some coconut things that we do in Powder Farm as well. Celsius. Anytime Celsius wants to be a sponsor of this,
Absolutely.
we'll bring them on board
Yes.
for sure. It's been fun. Skylar Knudsen got us started. 2 big buckets in the paint. It's been the Kaylee Craddock show in the second quarter. She had 10 points all by herself. We're talking about some big kids on the Sioux Valley side going up against 6-footers on the Clark-Willow Lake side. That's just not a matchup that we see on a regular basis. This many 6-footers on a girls' game for Sioux Valley anyway. You might see that playing Christian. You might see that at the AA level. What a matchup so far, and Kayla Craddock is winning at the moment.
Yeah, it's just kind of been a mismatch. Sioux Valley, highly skilled girls basketball team, and it's showing out here. They get out in the open court, get the ball spinning, getting pretty much all the looks they want to. The energy is good in the building, and it just, kind of a replay of matchup number 1 at this stage when they played early in the year.
Well, it's been fun so far. We'll look for the intensity to just kind of keep on going through the second half. It's what we should see in a region final, in a postseason basketball game. It should be nuts. It should be loud. It should be crazy.
You knew Sioux Valley was in good shape when it was, 11-9 after 1, and that's not their quarter.
Right.
And they had the lead, and they were just good as always in the second quarter. They're really good at starting in third quarters. So we'll see if that trend holds true. People will be talking about SODAC 16 matchups, and I don't know if anyone's worked the numbers on that.
We have not. No.
I had heard a Miller matchup tossed around. If there was an upset, then maybe St. Thomas More would slide to our line. So those are kind of a couple of the direct ones out there. I see Hanson right now is pulling off an upset over McCook Central Montrose, but only 1 point at half, if you call that pulling off an upset at that stage. But they do lead at half on MCM. But it's just going to be exciting, and then see where the brackets fall and who matches up with who in the next round.
Yeah, we were going to worry about SODAC 16 after this. I was so focused on the pregame of this. With this type of matchup that we're getting in this region final, we didn't want to jump over our skis and talk about SODAC 16 things, but we'll see how the rest of the second half goes. As far as the guard play, you love guards on the Valley's basketball squad.
Yes.
What's your take on the boys, or not the boys, but the guard play so far that you've seen out there?
Yeah, it's been outstanding. There's a couple turnovers that I think Sioux Valley would want to have back, but that's when you're too, we're out there, you're coaching, you're in the heat of it, and you're just holding yourselves to such a high standard to have that. But and you see the disappointment in the girls when they do that as well, or the boys team when you watch them. But overall, to play that fast, have that many possessions, and be that clean with things. Sioux Valley's gotten some great sparks from players off their bench as well.
Yeah.
So that's been exciting to see. But yeah, just kind of what you expected. You know, I know Sioux Valley played a loaded schedule and helped with that home classic and Dakota Valley matchup, Del Rapids matchup, where Clark-Will Lake maybe didn't quite have the schedule. Yeah. They had a few big games in there for sure. Don't get me wrong on that.
Right.
But I think overall, top to bottom, maybe night in and night out, Sioux Valley has been used to playing some pretty tough opponents. As of late, maybe not so much the Dells game in there, but the other games as of late were kind of a little bit of a mismatch. So sometimes you worry about, okay, how's that going to look like when you get out in a game of this magnitude? But Sioux Valley's experience, been in the state tournament a year ago, and that's shining through here in this matchup.
And your former assistant, Jamie Granham, knows how to get him ready. He can prepare him for anything. That's the great part about the head coach that we have right now is he plays the game 2 days before it happens. It's in his head. He just has to have his guys, or his girls, I guess I should, execute the plan. So far in the first half, it's going pretty well.
Yeah, when you're playing this matchup, you know each other really well. They're Lake Central Conference opponents, and your kids are going to know what their kids do, and vice versa. So you go out there and player on player, see how that looks and goes, and that just helps you have confidence in knowing what you're going to do and come out here and play, and you're seeing that shine through right now for the Sioux Valley team.
Head coach Bill Vincent, thanks for the conversation as always. Good luck in the second half. We'll be cheering for Talia up here. A good first half, Coach Carms.
Yeah.
Reese, my other partner.
In Arlington game, that went into second overtime right now.
Double OT down in Madison in Class B. All right, what do you got there?
The field house there.
What do you got for a score there?
Region 3A, West Central versus Tri-Valley. West Central 1, Tri-Valley 4, 29-27, 6 minutes left in the third. West Central leading that game. Number 2, Del Rapids versus number 3, Flandreau. 25-21, 4 minutes left in the third. Del Rapids leading. Region 4A, number 1, Lennox versus number 4, Canton. Lennox leading 37-14, end of the first half. Number 2, Sioux Falls Christian versus number 3, Vermilion. 29-17, Sioux Falls Christian leading that one at the end of the first half. Region 5A, Wagner, number 1, Wagner versus number 4, Mount Vernon Plankington. Wagner leading that one 38-11 at the end of the first half. The other game in that region, number 2, McCook Central, Montrose versus number 3, Hanson. End of the first half, Hanson leading 25-24.
Okay.
Region 6A, number 1, Mulbridge Pollock versus number 5, Platts Geddes. 77-28, Mulbridge Pollock winning that one. Number 2, Miller versus number 3, Cheyenne Eagle Butte. Miller leading that one 27-10, 3 minutes left in the second. Region 7A, I believe this is out west region.
Yep.
You want to get that up and going quick.
That should be
number 1, Pialuta versus number 4, St. Francis Indian. 38-11, 2 minutes left in the second. Pialuta leading. Number 2, Lakota Tech versus number 3, Winter. 18-13, Lakota Tech leading. 5 minutes left in the second.
We'll go through the rest of the scores as we roll into timeouts and things. Sioux Valley gets the first possession of the second half. Amari Ward with a long three, back of the iron, Begum in the rebound. First possession brought to us by Bell Brands, makers of the Mini Baby Bells, the snack cheese of champions. Coach Carms, when we get to a loose ball, we get to do your favorite sponsor.
Hey, cool.
Get to a dead ball, I guess I should say, not a loose ball. That is
going
to travel right there. Our dead ball is going to give us our third quarter sponsor, Advantage Land Company, a great real estate and auction business in downtown Brookings.
Expose your dirt and dust.
If your family's got
whatever it may be,
real estate or auction needs, contact Jackson and Megan at 692-2525. Your boy. Thank you, Advantage Land, for being a part of these. That was my Jackson Hegerfeld impersonation as an auctioneer.
It's getting better all the time.
We do it every game. I've got a lot of practice on it now.
Another 5 years or so, you'll be an expert at it.
I hope that is 5 years, Carms. That'd be fantastic. Craddock, a great move
that.
down the left side.
Don't give
Beats
her that.
Begum into the basket. Craddock continuing to dominate. She's got 14.
You can't give her that.
Cyclones the other way now. Vandersnick on the elbow. Vincent on the defense. That is Rorick, top of the key. She's not a three-point threat, so we let her get it out of her hands. Beavers. Trigstead on the defense, cuts her off on that. Vandersnick, nowhere to go. 13 on the shot clock. She'll try to drive back again, and that'll be a throw out of bounds. She was looking for her teammate. She was looking for Beavers, but Beavers had moved. So the throw into the first row, Sioux Valley takes over. Vincent now, good defense by Beavers there. Craddock on the elbow against Bagaman. She's already taken her to the basket one time. LT for three! Trigstead, her second three of the night. Cyclones the other way now. 39-19. Sioux Valley's opened this up to a 20-point lead. How you doing over there? You doing okay?
Good.
All right. You got a lot of things going on right there. Beavers down the left side. Too strong. That's Kaylee Craddock fighting for the board. She'll run it down in the corner and get possession. Outlet to Trigstead. Sioux Valley the other way now. Amari Ward finding
Right
Knudsen,
there.
streaking down the left side, off the front of the iron and out. Oh, Skylar doing a great job just running the floor, Skylar Knudsen.
Yeah. Again, you want to make that shot, but man, they got that shot because they pushed the ball down the floor.
Still a 20-point lead here, 5:44 left to go in this third quarter. Nesham will get that over to Vandersnick. She's going to drive into the paint, get that to about 10 feet. A runner off the mark. Craddock, another rebound. She'll run the floor. Outlet, Trigstead. She's on the wing. She'll try the three ball.
Bingo!
Rattle it in! LT for three! Her third triple of the night. All gas, no brakes, Coach Carms. Nesham now.
For sure.
Ward on the defense. There's a reach in. Didn't have to do that. Trying to get that ball out of there, but reached in from behind Nesham. That'll be an easy call for the refs. Mars with her second
team foul. Or second personal foul.
Yeah. First team, second personal. Once we get to a timeout here, we got to get the newbies involved as far as our partners go. I can't wait for it. Bagaman will throw
There's
that
a high
in.
low.
That's Sass on the right block. Skylar Knudsen, great defense there. Sass had to throw it back out. Nesham with a three ball off the back of the iron. Vincent
board,
the rebound. She's facing a double team trying to get it out of there. It gets to Trigstead's hands on the outlet. Mari Ward, she's all alone, left wing. Vincent will try it from the top of the key. The assassin. Absolute killer from deep. Her third triple of the night. 45-19 now our score.
This game is starting to open up here. Some great, fantastic offense by Sioux Valley.
Cyclones, as you mentioned that, still scoreless in this quarter. That goes off the back of the iron. Craddock another rebound. I've got her at 8 rebounds. I might have missed one. Ward, cross court. She'll drive into the paint. Get that to about 5 feet. Great pass to Skylar Knudsen. How'd that get to her hands? Too strong off the bankboard, though. What a pass by Amari Ward.
It was.
Mars, you're out of this world. How did she even see that? Bagaman with a three-ball try. That's too strong off the bankboard on that three-point try. Vincent now gets to the right wing. Craddock, she's going to drive baseline against Bagaman. Gets to the block. Double teamed, has to throw it back out. Mars way deep from the top of the key. Craddock will run down the offensive board. Her pass knocked back at her, so a steal after the rebound. That's 9 boards that I got. She's on her way to a double-double here. Bagaman now for the Cyclones. Gets that over to Vandersnick. Sass, top of the key. Gets that over to Bagaman. Had to get a handle on that. Beavers now will throw that into Sass. Stolen away by Trigstead. She saves it. Climbs the bleachers. Craddock gets a handle on it. Over to Ward. Cossacks on the move. Trigstead back to Craddock. She looked at the three. Has to get a handle on that. All right, let's slow it down.
Yeah, we got to get organized
calm
here
ourselves
a
a
bit.
bit. Craddock now on the extended elbow there. LT takes the drive.
There we go. Here's a
high-low
high-low
game. There we go. Craddock saves that. Knudsen over to Ward. She'll try the three again. Extended elbow, back of the iron, long rebound. Cyclones run it down. Clark Willow Lake still scoreless in this quarter. Long pass. Vanderschnick will dribble that out. And then off to Nesham. They throw it into Bagman at the front of the iron. It rolls out. Craddock, 10 boards. Double-double. Kaylee Craddock in a region final. Amari Ward spins, cut off, double team. She's still got a handle on it. We're going to get a timeout by head coach Jamie Granum. That gives us the opportunity to thank Vivid Beauty, Coach Carms.
I need some of that.
Mackenzie and Michaela, they're on 716 20th Street South. They're in Suite G. This is vividbeautysd.com. Unapologetically you, unmistakably vivid. Mackenzie is a 2013 Sioux Valley grad, and she wants to remind all the girls that are listening, and parents for that matter, prom season's right around the corner.
It's
Line
coming.
up your apartment or your appointment right now. Mackenzie, Michaela, thank you for being sponsors of Sioux Valley Athletics and the Sauls Media broadcast. You could use some color as well, Carms.
Oh, yeah.
It's all gray up top. Let's streak it up with some blue, some gold. We'll make you crazy, cost that crazy, just like that.
Wouldn't that be something?
It would be something. I think we should do it. Mackenzie will make it happen.
Whoa.
We're going to streak the hairs of Coach Carms. He'll be colorful on his sidelines as the boys roll into their postseason play.
That would be something.
It would be, man. Think of the photos, Coach Carms. The memories that will be made.
Yes.
It's all for the kids. It's all for the kids. Thank
Oh,
you,
I got
Vivid Beauty. Go to
I got an update here now
vividbeautysd.com. You can line up anything you need there. What do you got?
Number 2, Region 2A, or 2B, I mean, to
2B.
Smith and Arlington.
2B.
85, 78, 39 seconds left in OT2. To Smith leading.
DeSmet trying to
DeSmet
pull
leads.
that off
Aha.
over those Arlington Cardinals. DeSmet was a good team, man. We saw them this year. That Luthmer's girl is a special player. Probably All-State in Class B. We might be seeing some All-State performers out here right now, right?
Yes.
Craddock's certainly an option
no doubt.
for All-State. Talia Vincent, Liberty Trigstead. On the Clark Willow Lake side, you're looking at the 3 6-footers that they have. Begeman's been fantastic as a freshman all year. 4 on the shot clock. Trigsted's got to shoot it. She'll get it up there, and it'll miss the rim. It'll be a shot clock violation. Just ran that shot clock all the way down to nothing. Had to fire it up there from deep. So after the turnover by Sioux Valley, look, we got 1:52 left to go in this quarter. Clark Willow Lake hasn't scored yet in this quarter.
No, they've been having some problems. They're a pretty young team, and I think maybe here now their youth and inexperience might be showing here just a little bit.
Trying to get it in the paint, having a tough time doing that. Nesham on the elbow. Get that out
I think
to
Clark's gone
Brendan.
tall.
Yeah, and that's stolen away in the paint. They were trying to get it down to Rorick. Miley Keating with the steal. Knocked out of her hand. She regains that. And Macy Top will take the pass from Trigstead on the right block. Macy Top up to 3 points on her night. Having a tough time talking now. They try to throw it in again. Craddock with the steal this time. Sioux Valley on the move. Vincent, diagonal pass. Keating left block. Off the backboard. No good on that. Offensive board, Keating. Vincent from the top of the key. Front of the iron. And it'll be Sass that runs that one down. This is Nesham now across the timeline. Get that over to Brendan. It's Ella Sass getting it over to, is that Calla Larson? Yeah, 24. A 5'10 sophomore out there. Just a big squad, man. National drive baseline. It's going to be a push on Talia Vincent. Be on the floor, though.
Checking for the Cossacks is number 21, Amari Ward.
Mars coming back in. Sky coming back in. Miley Keating's been fantastic off the bench tonight. She'll take a breather. Talia Vincent taking a breather as well. Vincent with her first personal. It's the second team foul for Sioux Valley, but there's only 25.9 seconds left of this third quarter. Clark Willow Lake hasn't scored yet in this quarter. That's Nesham with a 3-ball trying to end the streak, and she does. There you go. First 3 of the third quarter by the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones. Trigstead is going to get it into the paint. We're going to get a timeout from head coach Jamie Granum, and that'll give us an opportunity to thank the other newbie as of a couple weeks ago, Home Team Physical Therapy. At Home Team Physical Therapy, the number one priority is the patient. This is Lene and Kim and Chrissy in downtown Volga. Whether it's a sports injury, work injury, or problems from age or natural conditions, Home Team Physical Therapy is here to help restore you to the best possible condition. Lene and Kim utilize a personal one-on-one approach for superior therapy outcomes. Head to hometeamphysicaltherapy.com to request an appointment or free consultation. Home Team Physical Therapy, downtown Volga.
Always
They'll get you back to straightened out, Coach Carnes.
Always head to the home team.
Thank you, Lene. Thank you, Kim and Chrissy. Fantastic, man. She came up to me. She had wanted to be a part of the broadcast. Yeah, I'll make you a part of the broadcast. Absolutely. Quality business, shop local. That is knocked off of Talia Vincent out of bounds. Great defense by Jenny Beavers with 9.8 seconds left in this third quarter. Skylar Knudsen back in, Macy Top back in. That'll be Talia Vincent and Miley Keating taking a breather here as the Cyclones probably going to get the last possession here in the third quarter. Nesham, good defense by Ward. She's going to be called for the reach-in. Trying to slap that ball out of there, but a reach is the call for Mars. That is personal number 3.
Number 3.
Team foul number 3. Cyclones now getting in the corner. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. Begeman turns and spins. The putback also no good. So for the Clark-Willow Lake Cyclones, only 3 points in that quarter, Coach Garms.
Yeah, the defensive effort by Sioux Valley has been really outstanding those last couple quarters. And of course, it shows in the score at the moment here. But coming into tonight, I didn't think that there would be this big a gap between two good teams.
I didn't think so either. We're going to do third quarter stats brought to us by Advantage Land Company. Talia Vincent 3 triples on her night. She's got 9. Trakestead hit 2 triples in that quarter. She's got 13. Mars is at 2 points for the game. Sky's at 4. Kaylee Craddock added 2 more. She's got 14. Macy Top added a bucket. She's got 3. And that's how we get to 47-22. Yeah, I didn't think this big a spread was on the docket for tonight's game.
Yes.
But it's a credit, just like you said right there, it's a credit to the Sioux Valley defense at the moment. Now, Clark-Willow Lake also not shooting it very well. That helps. But then we've kind of controlled Clark-Willow Lake from getting those second opportunities as well. The offensive rebounds of the first quarter aren't happening anymore.
Yes, they played very good defensively, we have. And, good defense often translates into good offense. And so that's why we have this lead.
First possession of the fourth quarter is going to be brought to us by Bell Brands, makers of the mini baby bells, the snack cheese of champions. Clark-Willow Lake on the move here. That is Vander Snick. Into Begeman in the paint, knocked away by Skylar Knudsen. A great steal. Craddock runs down the loose ball. She'll take it the other way. Mars, extended elbow. She'll get it to 15 feet. Turns in the paint. Kicks that out to Trigstead. Might want to try to work some clock here, Coach Garms.
Yeah, they certainly have the time and need to do that, but if they want to work in something specific, of course.
Getting handsy out there for sure. Craddock now with 6 on the shot clock. She's got to get closer than that. Take it down the left side, turn and spin, double team. Mars from way out. Back in the iron. That saved the shot clock violation, but it's going to be run down by Begeman on the rebound. Clark-Willow Lake the other way now. Nesham, that's Vander Snick. She'll drive into the paint. Try a runner. And Skylar Knudsen's going to be called for the shot on the arm. Skylar is going to pick up
her second.
Personal number 2. You doing okay over there? Are we live, hopefully?
Yeah. Seems like the old setup likes to work a little better.
How did the Ethernet die? How is that possible? You got to explain that to me. Plugged into the same thing the huddle camera is plugged into up there. Unbelievable. I will not be deterred, Coach Carnes. Free throw off the mark. Craddock another rebound. She's already at double digits on those, but we'll give her 11 boards now. Outlet to Trigstead. Clark-Willow Lake. Heavy defense now. Baseline to baseline. Trigstead is triple teamed and fouled. A reach in on LT. On the floor, first team foul for Clark Willow Lake in the quarter. Braden Mack had to run down that loose ball. We'll get it to Scott Mack. We'll throw it down to the baseline. Scott Mack, Pete Entringer, a couple of veterans on the referee squad. Probably laughing that the kid had to run that down. I'm laughing at it. LT, another 3-ball, front of the iron. Amari Ward, a great rebound. She was trying to get it up to the top of the key. Whipped it through everybody. It'll be run down and out of bounds. Clark Willow Lake is going to have it on their baseline. So Mars with a great rebound, just trying to throw it to her teammates, but it went through everybody.
Yes.
Cyclones will throw it in on their baseline now. It's Nesham who will find Bagaman. Guarded by Macy Top. And we've got a push on Macy Top. All right. Pete Entringer on the call. Macy Top is going to get personal number 1. Second team foul for Sioux Valley. No problems there. They throw it into Bagaman. We've got another foul in the paint. Another hold here, I think. I think Macy Top's going to get another one. She is. So back-to-back fouls by Macy Top. Bagaman gets that, tries the jumper, and she'll connect on that. Still a big lead for Sioux Valley. Quickly up the floor. Mars now. She'll get it to 15 feet. And that'll be a push, I believe, on the Cyclones this time. That is Joanna Vandersnick, the junior guard for the Cyclones. She's going to get personal number 2. Mars will take a breather. Miley Keating, who's had a great night off the bench. She's fantastic. Kind of in the paint, kind of around the arc. She does a little bit of everything as a sophomore. She takes the inbounds, hands that out to Kaylee Craddock, top of the key. Keating now, she'll drive to the foul line, turn and spin on Rorick, turn back. And then a floater over Rorick and draw the foul. I just said fantastic in the paint, fantastic around the arc. There's the evidence of it right there.
I was almost expecting her to make that, but well, what a nice move.
For Bryn Rorick, that's personal number 2. Team foul number 3 for Clark Willow Lake. Miley Keating off the front of the iron on the first free throw attempt. You know, bragging up Miley Keating, she's still scoreless in the game. She can get one right here. She's just given herself so many opportunities in this game.
Well, let's break
there
that.
There you go. Point number 1 for Miley Keating. She's been a good rebounder tonight, good defensively. Now she gets her first point. Cyclones the other way now. Bagaman, top of the key. Vandersnick's going to throw that to Rorick. Kaylee Craddock defending, and I think it's knocked out by Trigstead. Trigstead got hands on that. Rorick just had good position. What's happening?
You got Miley down for 3?
No, I do not. Should I?
3 points.
All right, let me give her 3 then. Sure. Cyclones miss on that. Miley Keating, another rebound, a tie-up, and that'll head to Sioux Valley's way. Cyclones going to bring full court pressure here. Sioux Valley expecting it. And talented enough to break it. And there you go. Trigstead near half court. Long pass. 2-on-1 now. Macy Top all the way down the left block. Trigstead thought about the 3. Over to Craddock. Vincent will try the 3. From the left wing, the assassin, another. Her 4th triple of the night. Absolute killer from deep. Vandersnick will throw that in. That's Rorick now in the paint against Kaylee Craddock. She'll go down to the right block and draw the foul. Bryn Rorick heading the line, the 6-foot junior center.
Number 15, top. Shooting 2 is number 33, Bryn Rorick.
They called that on Macy Top?
Macy Top.
Yeah.
All right. Her 3rd.
Checking in for Johanna Vandersnick with number 23, Maddie Brentford.
Still a big lead here in the region final, Coach Carms. 5:24 left to go in the game.
Yes. But
That's a 26-point lead, 27-point lead. Call it a 26-point lead now. I did not see us doubling them up tonight, but happy to see it here in the region final. Winner of this is going to advance to the Sodak 16, and I believe that's a week from tonight.
I believe so.
We're going to have to check on that.
It's actually a Thursday.
Kaylee Craddock throw in. She's on the right block. She'll turn and spin. Miley Keating will drive in from the wing against Rourke. Double team comes, knocks it out of her hands, and stolen away. That was Brendan with a steal.
There's another steal.
Trakestad steals it back. 2-on-2. Miley Keating runs down the loose ball. Get that up to Craddock. Vincent around to Trakestad. Craddock now, top of the key, over to Miley Keating. Keating will drive down against Rourke once again. Big push, not called. Throw back up to the top of the key. Talia Vincent's got to run it down. Keating in the corner. She'll drive in against Rourke once again. She is fearless. Craddock. And stolen out of her hands. Brendan did a good job of coming in from behind, smacking that out on Craddock's turn. Cyclones the other way. Rourke with the offensive board. She'll put that back in. Good second try there. We've cut off a lot of those second tries, but they got one there and put the put back in. Sioux Valley around the arc. Vincent down the right side. Miley Keating will try the three this time. That's too strong. Begum in the rebound. 4 minutes to go. 51-27. Big lead for Sioux Valley. Nesham's drive, cut off. That's Beavers, top of the key, long rebound, another offensive board. Benjamin got that over to Nesham on the left block, and she's too strong off the bankboard. I don't know what the shooting percentage is. I haven't seen anything on that video board, but then I haven't been looking all that much.
Yeah, it can't be real good for
Clark-Willow Lake, just a struggling shooting night. Craddock will try the
Here's
three.
The long one.
Too strong. Bounces out of there. Begum in the rebound. 3:24 left to go. You know, it was game number 2 of the season, and Clark-Willow Lake struggled shooting that night.
Yes.
In a 30-point loss. That was either late November or early December. I just didn't expect to see that again here tonight.
No.
This Clark-Willow Lake
not the
team,
way they've been playing.
They've been so good for the last month. They just took Hamlin to the brink like 10 days ago. Oh, man. Fourth quarter stats brought to us by Kraft, Chop House and Lounge, utilizing homegrown fresh ingredients. Kraft offers elegantly handcrafted dishes, hand-cut steaks, amazing pastas, award-winning burgers, an unparalleled Sunday brunch, and they make their own cheesecakes. Whether you're on a lunch break, taking the fam out for supper, or enjoying date night, make Kraft your culinary destination. We also want to thank Bankstar Financial, our exclusive presenter, CC's Bar and Grill, our starting lineup presenter, Bell Brands, GP Auto, Precision Risk Management, and Health Source Chiropractic, Buster's Auto Brokers, Big Sioux Plumbing, Langland Trucking. We'll have some more timeouts here, and hopefully some loose balls. We'll get them in the postgame show as well.
Good enough.
51-27, Coach Carms.
Yes, it's.
Didn't see this coming. I'm more than happy to see it, but I didn't see it coming.
Well, again, Sioux Valley is a veteran squad. They've got a lot of players that got some experience in playing big games, and they stepped up tonight.
But does this make us smart predictors then at the same time, Coach Carms? We talked in the pregame.
Well, I would think so, but it usually never happens that way.
Yeah, it never works out.
No.
Clark-Willow Lake, a second try there. So 3 possessions in a row. They've got an offensive board and a putback. That's what we stopped for 2.5 quarters here. Mars, 3 ball off the mark. That was a quick shot. No reason to do that. Could have run some time off. Under 3 minutes to go. But we talked about how we wanted the Sioux Valley team to, get out and run. Kaylee Craddock, another block. Craddock's having a huge stat night. The outlet pass, though, knocked away by the Cyclones. Trakestad got hands on that. And we'll get a timeout once they finally got a handle on it. No.
It's a foul.
Ooh, a slap on the arm. Macy Top just got her 4th?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I believe so.
All right. 2:41 left to go. 15 foul for Sioux Valley, so that sends the Cyclones to the line. This will be Maddie Brennan, the 5'4" sophomore guard, shooting 2. First free throw off the mark. We want to thank Langland Trucking. Langland Trucking transports crops and livestock. They are huge supporters of Sioux Valley Athletics and the Sauls Media broadcast. Thank you, Jody Langland. She was also instrumental lining up our boys basketball player of the game sponsor, Subway of Volga. Put together by Jody Langland. So Jody and Jason, thank you for being a part of all these broadcasts. A lot of fun. This is the last game in the Cossack Center for the girls. Region final. Still a 21-point lead with 2.5 minutes left to go. Not ready to start talking about a Sodak 16 yet, but it is pretty close, and that'll be a push. Jenny Beavers on the push. The freshman guard couldn't believe it, put her hands up, but it was too aggressive on that defense. 2:16 left to play, Coach Carms. Trigstead will throw this in. We'll go around the arc. This is the false motion, as Bill Vincent calls it. Trigstead now. Macy Top will get a handle on it. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Good there. Trigstead now. Vincent. Beavers trying to get a hand on that. A lot of pushing out there. They've let that go all night long, though.
Yes, but the game's been called pretty consistently both ways. So
Vincent trying to get closer to the basket. 6 on the shot clock. Mars will drive into the paint, knocked out of her hands, but it'll be Brendan on the push with 4 on the shot clock.
We'll be shooting here, actually.
Your cough's making me cough. Stop doing that.
Yeah.
It's like
Both teams
sneezing.
now have 5 team fouls now, so we'll be.
Mars on the line.
Nice.
She knocked down the first. That's her 3rd point. Is that right? Yeah. Yep, I got that one right. Good. Miley Keating coming in. Macy Top will take a breather. Skylar Knudsen coming in, but it's for Mars. So we're going to have to wait for another free throw made. It's like Audrey Larson coming on. What is happening? Trying to work some strategy on the bench there. Had Audrey Larson up and excited, and then pulled her back. So Mars makes the second. She now has 4 points on her night. Cyclones the other way now. Coming out in, is that a zone pressure now? 2-3?
Yes, it is.
Miley Keating knocked out. She'll run down the loose ball. I think Trigstead officially got it out. Keating down the left side. Stops
Good for there.
at the left block. Throws it off the bankboard and in. Miley Keating having a nice second half here, as she's done consistently through the season. 55-30. Minute 17 left to go. Cyclones around the arc. They're throwing into Begeman. She'll turn and spin at 5 feet. There's a look at what she can do. A 6-foot freshman, a nice spin and jump shot there. Sioux Valley quickly up the floor. Miley Keating, a great move. She gets her offensive board too, Coach Carms.
Jump called. Less than a minute here in the game.
And here come the reserves. A great night by the starters. Standing ovation by the Cossack Crazies here at the Cossack Center. 55-32 our score with 57 seconds remaining. That's a big night by a strong defense, a great offense tonight too. They held the Cyclones to 3 points in the third quarter, my man.
Yes, that's they did just a fantastic job defensively tonight. Just
Audrey Larson out there, Cheyenne Vanderwall out there, Avery Schmuck. Macy Licht also on the floor. That is a block by Skylar Knudsen. And there's the outlet. The JV team's got this down too. Audrey Larson, Cheyenne Vanderwall, top of the key. Students yelling her to shoot it, but she loses the handle on it. Now just smiling on her way down. And it'll be lost in control on the other end by the Cyclones, as they've got some reserves in as well. 23 seconds left to go, man. We're going to advance to the Sodak 16. Coach Carms, 2nd year in a row. It might be more years in a row than that. I don't know. 2nd year for Sauls Media. How's that?
Yes, definitely. You know, just
9 seconds left. Just playing some catch at half court. And Sioux
We're about
Valley
done.
will punch their way on
Good job,
to the
Cossacks.
Sodak 16. A big 55-32 victory over the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones in a Region 2A final. What a performance by Sioux Valley tonight.
wow. Like I said, I never thought the game would end up being this much of a difference between the two sides here the last 3 quarters. The first quarter was pretty close, but Sioux Valley really picked up the defense, picked up the offense. It was just an all-around outstanding effort by the Lady Cossacks.
Fourth quarter is brought to us by Craft Chop House and Lounge. The final stats are going to be brought to us by Shorty's Burgers and Brew, Kim's new spot that she's going to have on 6th Street. Not a lot of... Thanks, man. I'll see you on Tuesday. Yeah. There we go. Jordan's going to join us on Tuesday. Not a lot of stats in the fourth quarter. We kind of just put it in cruise control and let this finish. Talia Vincent made her 4th three-pointer of the night. She finished with 12. Trigstad's going to finish with 13 tonight. Amari Ward added 2 free throws. She had 4. Skylar Knudsen, 4 points on her night. Kaylee Craddock, 14 at the finish. Macy Top with 3, and Miley Keating a nice second half. She finished with 5. And it is a 55-32 win in a region final. Sioux Valley moves to 20-2 on their season. We want to thank Covenant Sports Group, Buster's Auto Brokers, Big Sioux Plumbing, Langland Trucking, the Man Cave Barbershop, who's going to sponsor our post-game show here. Probably talk to the head coach, probably talk to a couple of players up here. We're going to check the South Dakota Score Feed app, and we're going to do that with Buster's Auto Brokers, right on the corner, right on the price, right in Mitchell. Coach Carms, what region are you looking at? Where are we at? Where are we going there?
Well, I was just looking at the Class A here in general. And there's been some fantastic games here. For instance, number 3 Lennox here is leading Canton. Well, that's the final now, 68-29. Miller, just a few minutes left in the game, leads Shiny Butte, 55-28. Sioux Falls Christian beat Vermilion tonight, 61-35. Of course, we've got our game here. Wagner comes out a winner tonight over Mount Vernon Plankton, 65-34. And Groton now, it just leads by 1 point here with just under a minute left in the game over Millbank. Groton 38, Millbank 37. And so Lakota Tech is the final. They defeated Winter 71-42. Hamlin had a real tough game, 55-17 over Florence Henry. And St. Thomas More over Hill City, 47-14. Mapea Luta, Red Cloud, they lead St. Francis here in the third quarter, 58-19. In Del Rapids, this is the final. They beat Flandreau here, 43-35.
A big night here at the Cossack Center. The Sioux Valley girls finished their home slate with a Region 2A final victory over Clark-Willow Lake in convincing fashion at the same time. Just incredible what we saw here tonight, Coach Carms. They were great defensively. They were great on the move. They were not all that bad at rebounding at the same time, right? I mean, look, we gave up some offensive board in that first quarter, but then we shut that down. Kaylee Craddock's got a double-double out here tonight.
Yeah, they tried to go do a lot of high-low and a lot of power sets early and not often here in the second quarter and second half. But Sioux Valley had good pressure on the ball and the guards out front, and just some fantastic defense. The defensive strategy, your game plan here by Sioux Valley was outstanding.
We're still waiting for the head coach to come up and give us a visit. That shouldn't be too far away. We do have Kaylee Craddock to our right. We could always bring her up. We should talk to maybe a senior tonight. I don't know. Maybe we'll get Talia up here. We can get her attention down there. Kaylee. Coach Carms, you got to take care of that cough, man. Kaylee.
Yeah.
Bring her over here. All right, joined at the moment. We're going to bring that down. There we go. Can you hear me at all over there?
Yes, I can.
There you are. Hi.
Hi.
Coach Carms, I'll take those before you walk off of those. Oh, boy. It's like herding cats around here at some point. You have a nice little cut underneath your eye. Did you take a shot right there?
I went for a rebound and just got an elbow to the face.
Nice.
Yeah.
And still survived like a hockey player. You just went back out there and did more. An incredible night for you. I've got you at a double-double, so fantastic there. Nice job on that. This was close at the first quarter.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't close anymore. So just tell me what you guys are trying to do out there. Okay, thank you. Just tell me what you guys are trying to do there. They have a big lineup, 6-footers all over the place. They're athletes at the same time. Tell me what the plan was tonight and how you guys executed it so well.
So we came in here very prepared. Like, we went through many of their plays. We watched a lot of film on them. We practiced everything. We had the boys come in and help us.
Yeah.
It was a lot of practice, like, just knowing what they were going to do. And it really, like, showed. I'm sure you could, like, see we were ready for, like, all the cuts. We got in front of them, and they weren't able to run their stuff, and which
a credit
perfect.
to you guys and your teammates. It was a physical game at the same time. Do you enjoy physical games like that? I mean, you took an elbow, you got a nice you're going to have a shiner off of that thing for sure. Do you like the physical part of that, or would you rather just, get out and run and play a little finesse game?
I mean, both is fun, but I like the physical part of it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know, it's more of our competition, just more our game. Like, when we're not playing, like, more as, like, competition,
It's okay.
like, much competition.
Yeah.
It's just, like, we don't run our, like, stuff. We don't play our, like, regular game. And it's just, like, I don't know, it's better when we have more competition.
Does it open it up a little bit more? I mean, if the referees are not calling like the reach-in things, does it give you a little bit more leeway? You can be a little bit more aggressive on defense then?
Yeah, it's especially, like, in these, like, region games, Sweet 16, the refs don't call much, so it's like a way more physical game, like from like an actual season game.
It seemed like it. Tally Vincent was pushed all over the place. Maybe
I know.
only 1 or 2 calls all night long, but then I mean it went both ways, so they stayed consistent with it.
Yeah.
As long as they do that, I'm okay with that. But a crazy atmosphere in here tonight, packed house, a lot of Clark Willow Lake fans to our left. I think I had 2 in front of me laughing at me. Some of the yelling I was doing, but. Just talk about the Cossack Center. This is the last one this season. We go on the road for sure now. A neutral spot, perhaps. Watertown after that. But this is the last one of the Cossack Center. Just tell me what this place means to you. You're a junior now. Come on.
I mean, our support is so good. Like, everyone came out for their night and helped us. I think that really helps us, like, all the energy in here gets us going and knows that, like, we have people here supporting us and want us to go farther.
It's a cool moment. A couple nights ago, you scored your 1,000 points. This season, you have 1,000 points. You have 500 rebounds. Is there another milestone? What are we looking for now? Assists? You had a bunch of blocks tonight, too. What's the other numbers that we're looking for? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll have to look at the some stat sheets then. But congrats on the win. You're fantastic once again. Do you want a smoothie out of that, or do you want to pick one?
Sure.
Should we give it to Liberty? She had 13. Talia had 12.
Yeah, Liberty can have
Miley
them.
Keating was fantastic tonight. Second half, again, she's such a second-half player. Talk about Miley Keating. She's learning everything from you. So she's just absolutely fearless in the paint. She'll drive against anybody.
Yeah. I mean, which really helps us because, like, they're used to, like, us shooting, and then all of a sudden she's going down, like, just driving it. People are starting to catch on to, like, her left hand.
Yeah.
But she's still scoring on them, so it's not a problem. So
it's amazing to see.
Yeah.
That's going to be a great teammate for you next year. We'll worry about that next year. But congrats on the win, Kaylee.
Thank you.
I think I've got your head coach here. Talk about your head coach quick before we put him on a mic. What has he meant to you? How has he changed your game? Is there a preparation thing? Is it mental? Is it physical? How does he help you out as much as he does?
I mean, he just helps us be prepared, and then it helps me know, like, what I need to do best. And then him just, like, telling me, like, oh, you need to get this. It's just, like, I like when he tells me that stuff because I feel like I just have a better game because then I know what I can do better for our team.
All right.
And it's wonderful.
Well, we'll bring him up here. We're getting pictures now. We're becoming stars on the internet just like this.
Yeah.
Congrats on the win. We'll go a little Sodak 16 action. I don't know who the opponent is. Someone's going to tell us later on. We'll worry about that tomorrow morning. But congrats on the win. A big win here in the region final. We'll bring your head coach up here. Good work. Kaylee Craddock. I'll let you get back with your fam. They're all over the place. Ow. Don't hurt yourself getting into the press box.
Where's Talia? She's at home, I think.
Hi there. Are you okay? Do you need a moment?
I would reference a meme, but I don't think you'll understand.
You have to say that on the microphone if you're going to say things.
You wouldn't understand the meme if I were to reference it.
Fantastic.
But the viewers would. It's like the dance mom's like, oh no, I caught my finger on my mom's ring. I hope I can still dance.
Okay. All right. A fun night. This was close at the end of the first quarter, and then it wasn't close anymore. So
I wonder if we could both fit in here.
You can extend. I think only one of the ears actually hears anything, so I don't know if that's going to do you any good.
We're going to rip them in half.
Can you hear anything out of there?
No,
there's only one
I can't.
ear. Yeah, there's only one ear that works. Sorry. We're still gaining equipment. So, Mars, hi.
Hi.
How was that for you? That was physical out there. That was crazy out there. But
Yeah, I just really wanted a drink of water at the end of the game.
Okay. Did you get that?
Yeah.
I mean, we can get you more water. Can we get our water up here?
Oh, guys, come on. We're going to the Sweet 16. Like, we're celebrities. Come on.
We are celebrities. Cheyenne, talk about these teammates you have, this fellow senior class. You've smiled the whole season, the whole time you've been up here. This is another great moment for you and your teammates.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss Tal and like Amari so much. Like, they literally make me laugh every day.
Yeah.
Like,
That's just part of the fun. Now we do it in Sodex 16 form. We don't know who. We don't know where. We'll find that out probably tomorrow at some point. But this Clark Willow Lake team, this is the second time you played them this year. Was there a difference from the first time around a couple months ago to tonight? Did you notice anything, or was it the same physical play?
I felt it was still, like, very physical. They really, like, they do, like, throw the first punch. And honestly, I feel like both teams have gotten better throughout the season. It's just
Very much so.
we just play our game better.
Kaylee Craddock's like a hockey player. She took an elbow. She'll have a nice shiner off of that thing.
Yeah, she was dripping blood, and it looked like she was, like, crying, like, tears. And, like, I was like, oh, no. And so, like, I went and tried to wipe it off so then she wouldn't have to get off the court.
Like a Halloween horror movie.
Basically.
Yeah.
Like you know, like, the ghost mask? That's what it was like. I was like, nice.
Have you ever taken an elbow in the face? You probably, you're pretty aggressive with your
I
defense.
usually give them. I usually give them.
You're throwing the elbows.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, keep it up then.
Yeah.
That was fun. That went a lot easier.
He doesn't even have words for
I
it.
don't. I was expecting such a tougher game, but you guys got up so quickly, and then you only allowed them to score 3 points in the third quarter. How did you guys do that defensively?
Well, we talked a lot at halftime about stuff, and then I think when we talked about it and we saw it in the fourth quarter, we just applied it more, and we just do what we always do.
You do what you do, and it worked out well tonight, man. What a performance. So this is the last game of the Cossack Center this year. We go on the road now, one way or the other.
Yeah.
You are a senior. Talk about this place, how special this place has been to you in your 2 seasons at Cossack.
It's probably been the best thing I've ever done, transferring here, and I wish I had more years here. This all went so fast, and I wish I had more time.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was really fun while it lasted, and just tried to make everything count.
It's a packed house in here tonight, too.
I know. People love us.
Did you feed off the energy? Yes?
Yeah.
Sure.
Ours, but not theirs.
As it should be. Cheyenne, how about you? You're a senior on this squad as well. This is the Cossack Center. We don't get to play here anymore officially. I mean, you get to practice here, but that was the last game we get to do as seniors.
yeah, it's pretty sad. Yeah.
But there's still more coming. I mean, the season's not over. We just don't get to play here anymore. So, is it all tears over there? Are we? No. All right. Well,
Sorry,
congrats on
you-
that. We've lost these two. I don't know what's going on anymore.
You were like, yeah.
Congrats on the win.
Thank
so
you.
next 16 next week. We'll get ready for whoever we got to get ready for. I have no idea who it is yet. But
Have you ever thought of maybe doing like a halftime show?
we do a halftime show.
No, like
Yeah.
you should go out there and do like a halftime show, like
Oh, like
do like Dude Perfect.
like the
or no, like a solo dance or something.
like the isn't it the red panda that's on a unicycle out there throwing the bowls on her head and everything?
What side of TikTok are you on?
The red panda side. You could have looked that up. She's incredible. Yeah, she performs NBA games all the time. WNBA
No,
games.
I'm thinking more like lyrical
Yeah, can you put on a concert?
dance.
I don't think I could put on a concert.
Will you will you sing the anthem one night?
Sing the anthem?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think so. No, you've
Why
got
not?
much better singers than what I am now.
No,
No?
you got it.
I'm so much better doing this. Can I just do this? I'll just call your games. Can I do that?
No.
So much better at this. I don't think
Start
you guys
singing
want to
like
hear me sing
Pink
anymore.
Pony Club. Just like get
Pink-
that one going.
Pink Pony Club. What side of TikTok are you guys on? See, that's what I want to know.
I'm on the good side of TikTok.
I deleted it.
You deleted TikTok?
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
in the comments below,
Yeah.
TikTok or Instagram Reels. And for those who don't use it, Facebook Reels ?
Give a shout out to the girls basketball page. What's the address on TikTok? There?
SV Girls Basketball. Go watch it.
There you go. All right. Mars, it's been a pleasure in the Cossack Center. We got another one next week, so let's get ready for that.
Yeah.
Nice win tonight. Cheyenne, just keep smiling, man. That's fantastic. 20-2 on your season.
It's like the Penguin thing where it's like smile and wave, boys, smile and wave.
That's right. Yeah. We'll get rid. Oh my God.
No, Jamie's just itching to get on here.
Yeah. Mars, a pleasure.
Thank you.
Cheyenne, a pleasure.
I'm staying all night, Mari.
That is a crazy pair right there.
It is.
Talia Vincent joining, the head coach, Jamie Granum joining. Talia, we'll start with you. That was fun. That was nice. We expected physical. We got physical. How was that game for you, physicality-wise?
Yeah, they just always have a hand on you, obviously. And in a game like this, they're going to come out. Sioux Valley Clark is always a good game. So just letting your crowd kind of back you, too, and let that give you momentum. And obviously just trusting your prep, knowing that everything that got us to this point is going to get us through.
Yeah.
So just trusting.
It was close at the end of the first quarter, and then it wasn't anymore. You guys held these guys to 3 points in the third quarter. I don't know if you know that or not. That's amazing, and that's a credit to the defensive plan, correct? I mean, you guys had a plan, executed it pretty well, kept some pretty good scorers on that Clark-Willow Lake side without scoring in that third quarter.
Yeah, I feel like it all comes down to focus, and I think tonight we were very focused. We're the type of team that, we're always having fun and we can goof off, but when it comes down to it, I think we were very focused tonight, so I'm proud of that.
Yeah, you should be. This is the last one in the Cossack Center now. You're a senior. I guess I'll ask you the same question. Last one in the Cossack Center. We're not done, but we just don't get to play any more games here as a senior that you are. Talk about this place, what this crowd means to you every time you go out here.
Yeah, I don't know. It just means everything, but with a win, I feel like you don't really think about, this was my last time. We're just obviously focused on the next game already, so.
All right. Well, we'll do a SODAC 16 in a week. I don't know who it is. I don't know where it is. We'll find all that out tomorrow. What is happening?
STM or who? STM or Dells. Okay.
That's our.
Wait, did Milbank win?
I don't know
think
what
so.
They're just in overtime.
Hamlin won big tonight, so they win out of the other side. Dells would be what, Region 3? Yeah, Dells beat Flanders tonight. Who was the other one you were talking about? St. Thomas More.
St. Thomas More.
St. Thomas More beats Hill City handily. What was the team that you mentioned?
Milbank.
That's Region 1, and they are tied with Groton right now. 1 minute left at OT, so that's looking for an update.
Okay.
So we'll find out who and where tomorrow.
Let's celebrate this one. Let's celebrate this one.
We'll just love and enjoy this.
Yep.
It was a good defensive plan. It was a good offensive plan. You guys held these guys to 3 points in the third quarter.
Yeah, they just I think one area that we've improved just overall team-wise from a year ago is just our so-called team defense. I just think we play really connected on the defensive end. Helps when you have great leaders like Talia out there. Talia took a beating tonight, and they were focused on being physical and smart on their part as a when you're trying to defend the best shooter in the state. You want to be as physical as you can to just maybe bump her or knock her off her game. But in transition, they lost her a few times and was able to get a couple of big threes. I felt in that second quarter, just like dagger type threes. Yeah. So just super proud of Talia. Been just a really, really good leader, like solid, just day in and day out. You get the same Talia every single day, and it's not. Sometimes I think kids can fluctuate a little bit in mood and personality and different traits that they have, and Talia's just been so steady, not just this year but in previous years. So we're lucky to be able to watch
spoiled around here.
Watch this girl play basketball, and her teammates love her, her teammates find her, and that's what makes what makes this team fun. And you saw, the people out here watching us, play a great style of basketball, and it's unselfish, and the ball moves, and it's fun to watch. Now, obviously, if you've got skin in the game and you're a family member and stuff like that, you have a different excitement to it. But just a casual, general basketball fan, the brand, the style, the talent that they get to come out and watch night in and night out is really good. So,
Kaylee took an elbow tonight. I'm going to assume that we're going to see some photos of that at some point. That should shine up real nice for her.
Yeah.
Mar said she kind of had to wipe some blood off her face at one point.
Yeah, it was like dripping all the way down.
Like a Halloween horror story.
Yeah.
Kaylee comes back like a hockey player.
We went to war.
Does what she does,
so
man.
It was a physical game. Credit to them. They're a well coached. They're a young team. They're going to be in this. They're going to be in this game for a lot of years ahead of them. So.
Oh yeah, they don't even have a senior on that squad, so we'll see them again next year
for sure.
You'll see them from afar. You can come on the broadcast next year, whenever you have a night off from Dakota State.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll let you guys go. You've got friends and family. And
Thanks, Salzy.
Yep. Thank
Congrats.
you, Salz.
Tal,
Thank you.
Coach.
Can't wait to listen
fantastic.
to the call back. So thank you.
I tried to be entertaining. Thank you. Tal. Good work. Thank you. One last cough. Sorry, everybody. A fantastic win tonight here at the Cossack Center, man. Let's get ready for Sodex 16. This might be the last one at home, but as they said, season ain't over. So we'll head to a Sodex 16. Now, last year we did that down in Madison. Hopefully we get lucky and keep it somewhat close. If it really is St. Thomas More, that's going to be somewhere in the middle. If it would happen to be Del Rapids, like they were saying, as a possible candidate, that'll be close. That'll be all right. That's possibly a Madison rematch right there. So if it's St. Thomas More, it's going to be a long ways away. We've been to Chamberlain before on the boys' side for Sodex 16, maybe. Could be a Mitchell matchup. I don't know. We'll find out. But a great win tonight over Clark Willow Lake. Cyclones, man, just didn't shoot it very well. And incredible defense by Sioux Valley, forcing that, held them to 3 points in that third quarter. And we're scoring threes at will at the same moment. As a team, what did they have? Oh, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 triples tonight. 9 threes as a team. And that's alone, that's hard to overcome. And when you're not making them at the same pace, it's going to be trouble. And that's the way it went tonight. So Clark Willow Lake, no seniors on that squad. Only 2 juniors. That is a young squad. That's a big squad. They will be back in full force. And unfortunately, they had to get out of Region 2A and weren't able to do it this year. Hanley moves on the other side, so they're in the Sodex 16 as well. Going into this, Sioux Valley was sitting at the 4 spot in the Sodex 16 rankings. We'll see how that shakes out tonight. But we'll know the matchup tomorrow and get that announced. It's been fun, Cossack Crazies. Absolutely incredible. I can't believe the Ethernet failed us tonight. I don't like that. But it's been a lot of fun, and I love doing this, and I love watching this team do what they do. When we come back on Monday, it'll be the coach's show from CC's Bar and Grill on Monday night. And then Tuesday, the boys get in action. They'll find out their opponent probably Saturday morning, as there's still a couple of games shaking out tomorrow night. We're going to thank all these sponsors one more time, so thank you to all these guys. Bankstar Financial, our exclusive presenter, CC's Bar and Grill starting lineups, and our host on Monday nights. Bell Brands, the opening tip, the opening possession of each quarter. GP Auto in the first quarter. Precision Risk Management in the second quarter. Health Source Chiropractic, our halftime show sponsor. Advantage Land brings the third quarter. Craft Chop House and Lounge, our fourth quarter. Final stats brought to us by Shorter's Burgers and Brew. The Tropical Smoothie Cafe player of the game. I think we didn't even really decide. It might go to all the seniors tonight as just a fantastic night at the Cossack Center. So we'll do that. The Tropical Smoothie Cafe, the sponsor of that. Thank you for that. Back Alley Meats, Covenant Sports Group, Buster's Auto Brokers, Big Sioux Plumbing, Langland Trucking, The Man Cave Barbershop, Vivid Beauty, and Hometown Physical Therapy. All proud partners and fans of Sioux Valley Athletics. So we'll keep that going, and we'll be back at it Monday night with a coach's show. Tuesday, the boys are in action. And next Thursday, Sodex 16 girls style with a trip to the state tournament on the line. We'll find out that opponent and get that out there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry about the Ethernet problems tonight. I hope you tuned in the second go-round. Can't believe the Ethernet failed. The Ethernet failed tonight. How does that happen? Great conversations of the post-game show. We thank the seniors. Thank the head coach. Just incredible, man. So much fun. We'll see you Monday night. Thanks for watching, everybody.